So last night I didn't finish my editing, so I've got a couple places I can choose from to do my editing. I can choose a coffee shop, but I actually already have a coffee, so where else should I do it? I could go back home, I've got a good desk there, or I could stay here. Sunny, I need some shade. I could go to a library, there's plenty of shade there, or I could go here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay here. Time to go grab a bite to eat. Okay, so Charlie got a haircut, as you guys can see. He kind of looks like a rat now with pigtails, or like Dumbo or something like that. Poor guy. Gotta go to the groomer though. Anyhow, I thought I'd answer a question. It's one of the most frequently questions I get asked, and that is, how did you get to where you are now? I think most people are waiting for me to give a Tai Lopez type answer. What does a Tai Lopez do exactly? I don't know what he did to get to where he is, but what he's doing right now is online marketing.
So what's the secret to marketing anything online? Whatever you want to market, let's talk about it.
He's teaching, he's giving courses, and he's talking to influencers.
What is the one secret to being rich? Someone asked me that today.
And I think personally the guy's kind of brilliant. But there are a myriad of online marketing techniques and people, gurus. Some of the worst are the ones you probably saw before this YouTube video, telling you with flashy cars and trying to be like Tai Lopez but failing miserably, that you too can get rich quick. And I'll tell you very honestly, that's what I used to do. I used to do that 6 years ago, and I found that to be a dead end. And why? I think there's a lot of people today that have a lot of time, but they've got no money. These are people who work 9-to-5 jobs. These are people who are teachers, engineers, and club promoters. You know, they've got a lot of time on their hands, but they've got no money. And then you've got people who have a lot of money on their hands, but they have no time. I work with a lot of those people as early angel investors, people thinking about and investing into companies. And those are like doctors, lawyers, people that are part of Tech Coast Angels. You know, majority of those guys, dentists, you know, sometimes football players. These are people who have a lot of money, but they've got no time. And so I think online marketing still falls in one of those two categories, because although I agree it's a great way that you can make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month, but it's boils down to just a commission or a limited time. It's not ongoing, and it's not a pathway to ongoing permanent wealth. I think it's a great way to get rich quick. What they don't tell you is it's also a way to get broke just as quickly. Okay, here's why. I think the two pathways to having sustainable wealth and to having time freedom as well is still, there's only two ways. You either have to be a business owner or you have to be an investor. Okay, business owners own things and they've got something called leverage. I think online marketing has half of the equation right because they have leverage. You know, they build up an audience somehow, either through some pay-per-click or SEM, search engine marketing. And they build up an audience or influencers. The way affiliate marketing works is you actually don't own anything. You're just getting paid a percentage off of either some physical product or some digital product. Okay, if it's a physical product, most of the money goes to actually the paying for the actual tangible product. Digital marketing is better. And that's actually what I used to do. I used to be a senior executive marketing consultant 6 years ago. And this was pretty much during the age where people just started realizing, gotta use Instagram, gotta use Facebook, gotta use Twitter, etc. But that gives you, come here, buddy. Come here. Okay, we'll go for a second walk after this. I know, you're so spoiled, buddy. You've got to find some way to make money when you sleep. Oddly, 95% of America makes some form of hourly, salary, or commission. 5% of America, the wealthy, make residual income. If you don't find a way to find residual income, you're just basically a glorified hamster spinning around and around and around again. Pretty soon there's going to come a time where your little legs give out and you just can't run anymore. In which case, hopefully you have enough saved up in order to retire. But most Americans don't. If you can only make money while you are working, then you're making money through one of three ways, which is hourly, which is you know what you're going to get paid before the day's even done. Salary, which is oftentimes less than minimum wage. Think of the armed forces, think of teachers. And then a commission, which is you eat what you kill. Think of realtors or doctors. In other words, you make a huge sale or you take on a huge surgery, you get paid. But you've got to go out there and find someone else. What that ends up being is just a glorified way of having commission. So affiliate marketing is just another way of saying no residual income. I learned that from a affiliate marketing multimillionaire who had been doing it for 13 years, and she had made tens of millions of dollars, and she found herself broke again. I think the only true path to getting from where you are to where you want to be, which is to have both time and money and have them together, is to either start a business or to become an investor. How I got to where I am is I started a business and now I'm an investor. That's the point that I think a lot of affiliate marketers don't understand. They understand the leverage side of the equation, but they're still working a commission job. So you make a video, you get an audience, you push a product, but once that product is obsolete, especially digital, the margins are great, but everything gets obsolete within 6 months. Or it's a physical product, there's always new products out there, etc. Then they're stuck in the same boat and they've got to keep pushing that rock up that mountain. And it keeps rolling back and keeps rolling back. And eventually you wear out and it crushes you. I think that's definitely not the way to get time and money freedom together. The only way still is, it's in Robert Kiyosaki's book, which is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He talks about the four quadrants. I think he has another book that's equally great, and it talks about the four different quadrants and most people living on one side. They're either employees or they're in a service industry or something like that. Rockefeller is America's first billionaire. He's the one that is credited for saying this first. He said, "I'd rather have 1% of 100 men's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. Online marketing or affiliate marketing still boils down to 100% of your own efforts. It understands leverage, but doesn't understand the other part of that equation, which is you need to own something or get other people to work. A business owner has other people's efforts working for them. Bill Gates gets paid, even if he doesn't work, he gets paid on 80,000 work hours because he's got 80,000 employees. Warren Buffett is where he is because as an investor, you don't own the whole company, you only own a portion of the company, but you're actually getting paid every single time that company is successful. And as it's ongoing, you get paid. So that's my 2 cents. I know that's not a full answer. I will put out a more deep answer. I think Tai Lopez and guys like Tai Lopez, people that are online marketers to his level, are brilliant. And I think they serve a great purpose. They help a lot of people make money quick. The other part of that, though, is they lose money just as quick. But that's not something that I promote. I help people start a business or become an investor. Those are the 2 things that I personally love. It's my passion. I love to help people fire their boss, find a passion, something that they're excited about, and start a business around it. And give them just timely advice. I help people in one of 3 ways. I either give them a principle, a business principle they've never heard of before, or I give them a system that makes what they're doing easier, efficient, economic, or I give them a strategic connection. That's how I give free business mentoring, one of those 3 ways, or a combination of those 3 ways. So if you'd like to know how to start a business, and you've got an idea and you just want to run it by somebody, I look at 500 business plans a year. And the ones that I think are post-revenue and a second round of investment worthwhile, I invest in personally. Those that I think need some maturation, I actually mentor those people until they get to that place. And then sometimes if I'm not the right mentor, I'll pass them on to someone who is, or I will give them a strategic connection or an investor that is interested in what they're interested in. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Thanks you guys for sticking around. And if you guys want to see more, please click the like button down below. I think it's on this side right here, and click the subscribe button below that. I do appreciate this. You know, I made the decision to go to a full-time daily vlog following my mentor from afar, Casey Neistat. I don't need to add an extra 4 hours, 6 hours sometimes of editing to my day like you saw me doing earlier today. It's fun. I do like it, and hey, let's be honest. I have the time because I have time and money together in the form of leverage plus continuous residual. So find some way to get residual. If you'd like to find a way to get residual, then definitely let's talk. Okay? I hope to see you guys real soon, and I don't know what I'm going to put for the end credits, but I'll figure out something.